Mhm. Hello. Good afternoon. This is Kelly with I Bring It Every Day. And we're going to be making dinner this evening. And then we're going to talk about a few food items. So I see a few people popping in. I'm going to have to grab the chat. But I see Gamer Bro, and I'll put you on the screen in just a second. And I just want to wait for a few more people. So anyway, this is going to be where I'm going to do the steak and the eggs. So basically, we're doing steak and eggs. And then we had talked a little bit about what is that called? Oh, granola. That's what it was. We talked about granola last week, and I found a healthy recipe for granola. So hopefully it'll help you out and give you some ideas on what to do. All right, so we'll just wait just a minute, and then I'll greet everybody and say, hey. And anyway, happy Friday. So let me go here. I'll read the chat here. So how's everybody doing? And can you hear me okay? That's really the good question. All right. Let's see. Wait just a second. All right. So anyway, we've been doing these Food Fridays for a while, and I'm trying to kind of give my thoughts on food, and then you guys can share with me what you think. And I've just done some, I guess, over the last year or so, my husband and I kind of came to a conclusion that we need to change our diet. So anyway, there's that. Go to my channel here, see if everybody's in there. So we have one person in. I see have a couple people. So I see. So we have Gamer Bro. Oh, I need to do the chat from here, but let me see if I can get over there.
You want to bring it closer?
No, because it's hot there. Move it that way. Yeah. That way some more. Away from the. Yep. Okay, very good. Yeah. I can't reach. Being a shrimp is tough. Being a shrimp is tough. So anyway, there's Tamika Davis. Nice. All right. We see you. Yeah, I had to do a little move over there. Okay. So anyway, that's good. Yep. Let's put that up there. Okay. Thank you. All right. That's perfect. Okay. Now, let's see. We got we got Oliveros. Let me make sure I got it. Every day. Let's see. Thumbs up done. Good. Thank you. We got thank you so much. We have Gamer Bro. Always good to see you. And thumbs up. I appreciate you. There's Linda. And there's Laura's Block Ministries. Good to see you. And there's Tamika. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to drop my banner. And while you're talking, if you haven't linked up, all you have to do is type Kelly in the chat. So anyway, so we're going to be doing some steak and eggs. It's real simple. My husband has been asking for it. So that's what we're doing today. So let me get back to the chat. Okay. And there's Brian Lynn. How was your birthday? Think he has the fuchsia poop. Nice. I appreciate it. Okay. Good to see you. And you got Dark Sky. Welcome in, Dark Sky. And everyone's saying hello. All right. And there's Brian Lynn's link. So all you have to do is type Kelly. Okay. All right, there we go. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I started on the potatoes. So my husband wanted steak and potatoes. And I did them first because potatoes take forever. Yeah. So I'm going to take them out of the oven. So let me do this now. Ooh, they look really good. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if you can see that, but there are the potatoes and they are done. And what I did was I just chopped them up in small pieces, put them in the cast iron, and I just broiled them on high. And I'm basically going to broil the steaks also. So let me bring those back over and I'll show you. These might need a little salt, but I'll do that a little bit later. But anyway, here they are. So there are the potatoes. So all I did was just cut them up and then just put them in the oven. So real basic, nothing too crazy. Now the steak, the one thing that I was talking about last week is the one thing that we talked about is to buy things on sale. And the best that you can, And the reason why is you get a better, you get a better bang for your buck. And what you can do is you can go into the store and choose your items, based on whatever the sale is. So you can check online, you can check, on the sale ad. A lot of times they mail you the sale ads, and then you can go and say, hey, I want to order this, I want to buy this. This week that I noticed that I did see that was on special was lamb. So if you're into lamb, I did see lamb and some sirloin. So this is what I ended up buying, were these pre-cut pieces of sirloin. And so there it is there. And I'm just using gloves right now. And I just preheated the pan, and I'm just going to sear it, but I'm going to broil it in the oven. And all I'm going to do is just add a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's it. Give me that. And I'm hoping that Ibroughtit comes today. I think she was the one that was talking about granola. And it was very interesting. So these are 2 nice pieces of sirloin. Can you see that okay? Yep, that looks good. So I'm just going to sear it. I'm going to put a little salt and pepper. But that's it. And then we're going to do either a boiled egg, or no, what do you call it? A fried egg. That's it. I couldn't think of the name. A fried egg. So I'm just going to put a little salt and pepper on there. All right. And I'm just going to sear it. And just a little bit on both sides, just to get it brown, just to get it started. See that? You can put a little bit of butter in there if you like, but I'm just going to sear it. Let's see, salt. I'm going to use some seasoned salt. Just a little bit. My seasoned salt is a little bit too, it comes out too fast. So anyway, but that's basically it. So the hardest part was I kind of cheated and got the potatoes done sooner than I would like. But, I just figured, I was concerned that they might take too long to cook. Because potatoes can be very, what's the word? They can be very, very finicky. That's it. Yep. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. A little bit of butter. And put that in there. A little bit of olive oil. And like I said, we've been talking about the best kind of oil to use. And the thing that I found is, when you look at a lot of recipes, you don't want to use like either that canola oil or that whatever that's called. Vegetable oils, yeah. So what I've been using lately is the coconut oil and the olive oil. Yep. So anyway, so like I said, I'm going to sear this. I'm going to turn this on low, and then I'm going to put this in the oven. And I'm just going to let that go. Turn that over on this side. Just doing each side. Now, this is a pretty thick piece of sirloin that I have here. And it's probably more than what we need, but I just decided to buy 2 pieces because this is the way it came from. We got this from Lidl. So, any questions that you can see there? Any questions? Are you reading the chat? Okay. All right. So anyway, oh yeah, we got 6 Boses back. Hey, good to see you. We got Ray of Sunshine, and I'll put you on the screen in just a minute. And we got, there's, let's see. Oh, there's Ashley, MOBS Yarnery and Cooking. So you need steak sauce for the steak? That's what Brian's saying. That's adorable. So anyway, I'm going to put this in the oven. All right, so here goes. This pan weighs like, it's so heavy. So anyway, I'm just going to put this in here. So you need steak sauce. Now, here's the thing, Brian. Now, have you looked at what's in steak sauce lately? Because I think that's the burning question. I think a lot of people, or at least in my opinion, in my little rant, is this is something that you need to look at closely. because these sauces have a lot of sugar. And sugar has been my rant for quite some time, right? And so let me show you. Oh, there's not the end. Hey, good to see you. So you like coconut oil and olive oil. Yeah, yeah. So I mix it up a little bit. I also like butter because butter is really unprocessed. So that's really like my biggest rant is if you haven't learned anything from me in the last couple of months, it's just that try to keep as much of your food unprocessed as you can. And so, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm sticking with butter. Butter, actually, if you could grab one out of the refrigerator, I'm going to read you the ingredients. And I think that's really the biggest thing. You have to read the ingredients on what is in your food. So like, here's an example. This is just generic butter from the supermarket. And let's see. I'm going to put this here. I hope it doesn't melt, but here it goes. It basically says ingredients. And I don't know if you can see. It's going to be hard to see. But it says cream. Oops. I'm a little crooked here. Sorry. This like StreamYard has a little bit of a lag. But anyway, it says cream and natural flavorings. And it says contains milk. That's it. Just cream. Basically cream and probably a little bit of salt. So this is the reason why I think butter is good. Because it comes from the cow. It's, they don't do a whole lot to it. They just pretty much shape it. You know what I mean? They beat it and they shape it. So this is why I'm a fan of butter and also olive oil. And also coconut oil, because the vegetable oils all are based on corn. So if you can avoid those, at all costs, that's kind of the jam. So anyway, at least in my opinion. Now let's see. I'll go back to the chat. Hide the current comment. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you, just what I did real quick. Ray, let's see what Ray's saying here. And these are the potatoes. I'll show you these real quick. So these are done. I finished these real quick. What I did was I just put these in the cast iron pan, put a little bit of butter, olive oil, salt and pepper, and then onion. And then I put a little bit of seasoning in there. So there's like I put a little bit of adobo. Adobo's got garlic, turmeric, and some other things in there, and a little bit of seasoned salt. And that's really all I have on those potatoes.
So Ray wants to know about our camera setup.
Oh, it's really weird today. Yeah, I should. This should be really up higher, but I'm a little munchkin, so I'm just going to do this. So it's a little bit wacky, but I just wanted you to be able to see like what's happening here.
It's actually just an old iPod.
Yeah, it's just. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm like, my brain's all messed up today. I was telling Ashley. I said, I'm feeling like weird that my brain is a little bit off today, so I apologize. That I'm saying a lot, but that's just kind of where I'm at. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. So this is just an iPhone, and like I said, this is an old iPhone, not a new iPhone, so it's a little bit wonky in terms of StreamYard because it's old. But anyway, I just wanted you to see the potatoes, and they're done. So like I said, I did them. Brian's laughing.
Steve Gilmore's in.
Hi, Steve. I see Steve. Let me put you on the screen. Ooh, veggie oil. Yeah, I know it's gross corn. Right. And like I said, I have to do this for the YouTube situation, but I am not a physician or a nutritionist, but I do read a lot. And so, like I said, my biggest thing is I'm trying to minimize the processed food as much as possible. And so anyway. Oh, but one thing I wanted to tell you guys, just kind of stepping back a little bit. Oh, there's official 1SP. Good to see you.
And Dawn.
Oh, and Dawn People. Yeah, there we go. See, comes in. I missed her last time. Hey, Dawn. Welcome in. Oh, right on time. So anyway, so one thing I wanted to tell you is, I was going through, every time I do these cooking things, I always go, let me try to do a little research and see what's happening in the world of food. So let's step back for a minute and talk about the world of food. So I just discovered that the FDA, the Federal Drug Administration, has deemed March National Nutrition Month. So that's crazy, right? And I've been sort of here forever. I've been here since, when did we start this, in October?
Yeah.
Probably in October. And I think we started eating a little bit less processed food back in it's probably like a year before that. So probably 2020, we started eating a little bit less processed food because one day I just got sick of looking at the weird ingredients in food and just kind of saying, we have to do better for ourselves, and then just kind of like thinking about my life and other people's lives. As you've noticed, Americans are getting bigger. And so one of the biggest reasons is, and actually, I forgot to say hi to Not the End. Hey, I just saw your video today. It's pretty awesome. And Brett Michelle, that's Who the Knitter's there. So anyway, you can drop your name, drop your link, and you guys know how to do it. But anyway, so who knew? So I said, I feel like the FDA has gotten, either they're watching my channel or they're in my head because it's National Food Nutrition Month. Yeah, March.
Mom says there's an echo in the background.
It might be. See, I can't hear it.
We can't hear it either.
No, we can't hear it either. Maybe I could be too close. Yeah, I could be too close. Yeah. Let me just move this guy out the way here. This could be this too. So we have too many devices.
4 devices on.
Yeah, so I'll give you that one. And if I need to read, closer. So anyway, so let's check on the steak. Trying to think what else. So anyway, yeah. So March is National. Is it any better, Ashley? That you can hear? Let me read the chat. Okay. So I'm so happy you guys came. Thank you so much for coming while you're here. Everyone's saying good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Awesome. And hopefully I'm not echoing too much. And you said, okay, let me know if you still hear the echo. Let's see. A1SP. Pleasant evening to you all. Nice. Don P is so polite. I love it. All right. And there's Tamika. Oops, I missed Tamika. I saw Tamika, but I forgot to say hello. All right, so everyone's saying hey. So I got caught up with the chat. So anyway, so like I said, it's National Food Nutrition Month with the FDA. So I put a link in the description, and I've done it before. It's fda.gov. And what you do is the FDA looks into cosmetics, food, and drugs, obviously. And it's really interesting. They talked about actually trying to make better food choices during this month. And I just went, dude, I've been here for about 6 months. So you're catching up to me. But anyway, so that's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Dark skies.
Oh, yeah, Dark Sky. Hey, good to see you. I think she was in earlier. I think she popped in earlier. But anyway, I just want to say hello again. But isn't that bizarre? Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, if you could eat a potato versus a French fry, you're better off. You know what I'm saying? You know where it comes from. And that's really the bottom line. You know where it came from. You know what they put in it. Because like a lot of these, fast food and things like that, they use a lot of exotic oils. And, you could do your research on this, but I'm not going to get into the oils today. But one of the biggest things that I notice that gives people problems is this, things that are cooked in oil. Oh, this is going great. Ooh, this looks really good. I'm going to turn this over a little bit. The steaks are looking good. Yeah. Awesome. So, but anyway, so that's like the whole thing, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to, eat a potato versus French fries. Eat butter versus, like a margarine or things like that, because it's like it's this hydrogenated oils that aren't good for your body. And you can do your research and find out why. One of the other quick fixes, I would say, you don't have to diet, but the biggest thing is sugar in the diet. And my biggest rant, as you guys know, is that high fructose corn syrup. And there's a whole, it's a whole thing with high fructose corn syrup. And I just want to go through and just while the steak is going, I'm going to just take about 5 or 7 minutes. And okay, Dr. Bray with the oil. Yeah, check it out. I mean, it's really interesting. There's 3 rants I have. One is the oil. The other is the high fructose corn syrup. And the third one is orange juice, but I can't get into that one today. I'm probably going to get fired by the orange juice board or whatever. But the way they make it is a little bit exotic. So look into it and you'll see what I'm talking about. And there may be some documentaries about that on YouTube. So, check it out. That's all I'm saying. So, let's see, any other questions? So I'm going to grab, these are a couple of items that I want to just show you. I just was going through and we were basically throwing things out. So anyway, this is some barbecue sauce. And that high fructose corn syrup is in everything, as I had talked about before. So the one thing that I wanted to say was this is my sister's favorite barbecue sauce. And I've been using this for a while. We don't use a whole lot of sauces and stuff. So the stuff probably stays in our house way too long. But I just went and read the label. And the first ingredient, and let me see if I can show it here. It's where my pointer finger is. I don't know if you can see it. It's really small. But the number one ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. And I kind of went, it's hard to read. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really, really tiny, but it's right here. Let me see if I can go in just a little closer. Oh, there it is. I can see it.
Okay.
See that? The number one ingredient in this thing, and this is a delicious barbecue sauce. I'm very sad. But the number one ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. So when you're reading a food label, usually the ingredients they're listed in the one with the highest amount first, and then it goes from it goes from the highest to the lowest, right? So if the highest ingredient in this is sugar, then what does that tell you? I'm not going to say it's garbage, but I'm going to say it's garbage. And this is my opinion, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, it's not good for you.
Katrina's in, and so is Buddha.
Oh, there's Katrina. Yeah, I see her now. Oh, Buddha. Hey, Buddha. Okay, so there's Katrina. Welcome in. Let's see, Buddha. Where'd you go? She jumped. Oh, there she is, underneath. Yeah, okay. Hey, Buddha. Thank you for coming. So anyway, so do you see what I'm saying? So this is, one more time, I'll show this again, just so you guys can see how complicated it could be to pick out good food things, and you want your food that tastes good. But let me put that in there. I'm going to try to freeze. But do you see that there? The first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, so that's bad. So anyway, this was something I just discovered the other day, and I just went, I did the scream. So there's that. Now it has other stuff in there that's decent. It's got vinegar and tomato paste. That's okay. But in salt and pineapple juice, okay, that's fine. But it does have this, the first ingredient is carrot. So just saying, read the labels. I'm trying to think of something else that I saw that was kind of crazy. I saw this at the Dollar Tree. It was like 50 cents. And it's Cheetos mac and cheese flaming hot. So, So anyway, there's that. So we know this is processed, and the expectation is it's probably not going to be good. But I wanted to just, for curiosity's sake. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. It starts with wheat flour. So for a pasta dish, for pasta, it's basically made of wheat flour. So this actually tracks. It says whey, which is part of milk, salt, buttermilk, cheddar cheese, and then it goes on from there. So this one is not crazy, but there is another type of sugar in here, and I want to talk a little bit about that. There's this thing there's two things in here that this has. It's got corn syrup solids and maltodextrin, which is another sugar. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can put it to the camera if you can see it. It's going to be right here. Sorry. If I can put my finger there. But this has onion powder and what the heck is it? Corn syrup, maltodextrin. Let's see if I can get in there. But see if you can see it. Corn syrup solids. There it is. It's like the fourth line down. It says corn syrup solids and maltodextrin. So there's sugar in here. Now it's mac and cheese. So the question is, why is there sugar in mac and cheese? Okay. Let me see. I'll do one more.
Apparently, I think Brian had.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it tastes fine. but you know, it's got sugar in it. So let's see. Here's another one. So this is one of these rice mixes that comes in a little. Susie, what's it? Comes in a little packet. And this one, it starts with long grain rice, which is because you're eating rice. That makes sense. Let's see. Now, about the fifth ingredient in there is maltodextrin, which is sugar again. So this does have sugar, and it says contains. It says 2% or less of the following. It goes spices, comma sugar, comma potassium chloride, which I'm not sure what that's for. Red bell peppers. So anyway.
So you got back up because they're still in echo.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll come back a little bit. But anyway, oh, hey, Bonnie. But these are the ingredients. So anyway, so what I'm saying is there's sugar in the barbecue sauce. There's sugar in the mac and cheese. There's sugar in the rice mix. Okay. So I'm going to hang this back up. So anyway, I don't know what you think, but that's crazy, right? All right. So anyway, so the potatoes are done. So I'll put these back under this. So these are the potatoes that I did. I just did them in the oven. So I don't know if you guys are wondering what that is. Let me check on the steak. So we're doing steak and eggs. This is real basic because this is what my husband wanted. We're bad because we didn't do a veggie. I should have done some broccoli. I wish we do have some broccoli.
How you doing?
Hey, Bonnie. So anyway, so this is the steak. It's probably like medium rare at this point. And I have it, I'm broiling it very low. Let me see here. Hide the current comment. And there's Bonnie. Hey. Yeah, there's still an echo. Okay, so you want steak and eggs? Okay. So that's it. And all I did was I just did a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're doing good. Yeah, so anyway, so I'm going to move this back. Maybe I should have you as my, if I could have you pull that back a little bit. Yeah. So anyway, but I just wanted to show you a little bit. So this steak is looking pretty good. And like I said, I seared it a little bit, little salt and pepper, but it's still a little red. So I like to do mine medium. But anyway, so we'll see what happens. You know that? You got to watch that. Yep. Now let me go back to the chat. So I don't know. So I don't know what you guys are thinking. Like, I mean, I appreciate you. I'll try to step over here. I appreciate you guys, coming in and bearing with me with all this stuff with the food. But I just want you guys to, like I said, we can all make better choices. And I don't know if you guys, some of you were here last week, but my husband lost about 12 pounds, I think, without exercise, just because we sort of got rid of the fast food. So something to think about. The good thing is, like, you can always lose a little weight, and you'll feel better. And all these foods, when you make better choices, I think you feel better. Your skin looks better. Your hair looks better. All those things, So I remember just going back to, excuse me, when I had my kids and I was eating well and all that stuff. I was looking pretty good, I thought. A little big, a little chunky, but pretty good. But anyway, when you do better by yourself, I think it pays off. So let's see here. Let me see what we got here. Oh yeah, there's Bonnie. Yeah, you want steak and eggs? I got that. Yep. Have you tried buffalo cauliflower? Oh, that actually sounds good. Now, cauliflower is one of those superfoods. It's supposed to be good for you. So, okay, chicken breasts. Oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't exercise and I lost 30 pounds. There you go. Yeah, Bonnie did the Weight Watchers. Yeah, and sometimes you don't have to like run like a run like a crazy athlete. If you just eat right. Like I think a lot of your diet, your body, your health, your physical fitness is what goes in. You know what I mean? Your diet, like what goes in your mouth. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Let me see how we're doing here. I think I'm gonna leave this just a little bit longer. There's a little red there. So I wanted to just pull this out so you can take a look at the steak. But we're gonna be done pretty quick. Let's see. So like I said, it's it's National Health Food and Nutrition Month. So I think that this is pretty apropos that we're talking about these things. You know what I mean? And actually, as a side, I got some ingredients to make. Let me put this over here. I got ingredients to make. If you guys are interested, to make some granola. So I wanted to at least try some healthy granola because I think it was Butterroll who was asking about that last week. Just saying, hey, what's a good what's a and I think Steve asked about the trail mix. Like I said, these health foods are really, really. Oh, can I have my phone again? This is what I was going to show you. So on my community tab last week, I was looking at yogurt, and I'm going to just close this window. But I saw the craziest. And I don't know if you guys saw my community tab, but I put some photos of the label of what was in the yogurt. So I'm going to find it real quick. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I saw the yogurt and I just went, oh my word, this yogurt is terrible. Okay, so if you look on my community tab after the thing is done, I think I posted it on Tuesday. This is for the YoPlay. I shouldn't say the brand, but it's the tasty yogurt. And so it's interesting. It says no artificial flavors, no colors from artificial sources, no high fructose corn syrup, excellent source of calcium, and gluten free. But on here it says it actually says sugar. It does have sugar. It doesn't have high fructose corn syrup, but it does say sugar on the label, which is interesting. And then it's got cornstarch in there, and vitamin A, and pectin, and gelatin, because that's what's in like yogurt and Jello and things like that to make it thick. So anyway, but at the very bottom of the screen it says contains bioengineered food ingredients. Now that's a whole nother thing, and I have to go and do some research and find out what that is. But I just happened to see it as I was like strolling the store, so I'm going to see if I can push it in there. Let's see, oh, there it is. Yes, so it's right here by my, what finger is this? My middle finger. But you see, contains bioengineered food ingredients. So we got to find out. We got to do some more research on that. But it does have sugar, and that's one of the things. There it is. There's sugar right there. But it does have strawberries and such things like that. Now here's a baby food since Katrina's here. I was just looking. This is an organic pumpkin quinoa with cinnamon baby food that this store had. And this actually looked pretty good. And let me just go to the top. It says 0% added sugar right there. 0 grams added sugar. So that's pretty good. Okay. But look what's in there. Apple puree, pumpkin puree, quinoa flour, cinnamon, lemon juice, concentrate. So not bad. This was actually a pretty good baby food. Not a whole lot of fancy stuff going on in there. So that was good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, now here's another yogurt. This one is Greek, and it's light, and it's vanilla. And I'll show you this one. Let me see if I can read this. I'll have to read it because it was very rounded, so I wasn't able to get the whole side of the can. I was trying to do it. When you're in the store photographing, it looks weird. But I just did it anyway. So this one's it's 80 calories. It has non-fat milk, water, but the third ingredient is fructose, which is high fructose corn syrup. So, and then it also has sucralose, which is one of the artificial sweeteners. I can't remember which one. I have to look it up because I don't really use them, so I'm not as. I think that might be, yeah. But anyway, so like I said, these things have very exotic ingredients, and I'll see if I can pull this up here. But see right there, it's in there. See, it says fructose. And then sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener.
It says you still have your food camera pointing down.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm going to move it in just a second.
Here.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one down. But I just wanted to at least get you that. So anyway, so this is just a little bit of food research because we had talked about it last week.
Well, yeah, I also asked why what made us get the setup.
Oh,
We've had it for a while.
Yeah, we've had it for a while. Usually what I like to do, I got to get back in the light. So we got a new light in our kitchen. So we're still working out the lighting. Because we got a stronger LED light. So it's not as bad. Because before we had one of those old lights from the 80s. I don't know what they call those, incandescent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't do so well. I could probably use another source of lighting, probably around this side, just to sort of even it out. But you know, when you're cooking, you don't want to like burn, and the light is terrible. So anyway, so there's that. So I don't know. What do you guys think of the yogurt? I mean, that's yogurt is interesting because it's one of those things that's allegedly a health food, but it can be very sugary. So anyway, something to think about. All right, let me just pull I think the steak looks done. I'm going to, let me see, just a little bit more on this one on the right. Yeah, these are pretty big. So this is sirloin. I'm just going to turn this over. Okay, I think one more. I'm going to do a little more seasoning here.
We have sunshine above LEDs.
Yeah, LEDs are good. I think they're better for you. I think so. They do a little bit more the light, so hopefully the echoes back. So like I said, we're always tweaking the the cameras. We're trying to see if we can. But I always like for you to be able to see what the food looks like as I'm making it.
Wanda's budget.
Oh, Wanda's here. Hey, Wanda. Yes, this is me. Let me say out Wanda. And you love the LEDs. Yep. And you're smiling. All right now. Oh, Starbucks? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Somebody likes Starbucks? And the youngest brought me the sweetest drink ever from Starbucks. Wow. Yes. What made you get the microphone? See, I'm okay. It's funny. So I've had this. This picture here is the Chromebook, and this is the Apple above my head.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chromebook, in terms of sound, is great. I noticed that Apple is not as good with the sound. You might want to check that. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's weird. I think the Chromebook has a great sound, but the Apple has a better camera. So go figure. You know what I mean? And that's just been my experience. But anyway, these are the potatoes. Let me show them again here. They're looking pretty good. But they're done. I did them a little earlier because I was afraid we'd be here all night waiting for the potatoes to cook. But I put them in under the broiler, and boy, did they come out fast. Yep. So that's good there. Yeah, that'll work. And let me just check the.
Yeah, we had this set up for a while. You just never really saw it.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because it's I don't know like which one draws your attention more. If it's the food or if it's me. It's probably the food. I mean, I know the answer to that, right? So anyway, yeah, this is looking good. And I'm just gonna put some more butter on there. This is what they do in steak places. They put a stick of butter. Now you gotta wait for the eggs. Yeah, I mean, we could you could let this rest. Yeah, we could let this rest.
You don't need to rest. You can rest in my belly.
Oh, rest in my belly. Wow. Wow. Okay. So anyway, are you guys familiar with what is in what's that called? Granola. Does anybody know what's in there? Granola. Because somebody, I think it was Butter Roll who was talking about granola last week. I think it was. But anyway, that being said, let's see. Who did I miss here? Did I miss anybody? Samoan Watchman. I think he must have popped in. Did he pop in? Oh, no, he didn't pop in yet. He didn't pop in. Yes, I'm dropping some links of people who've supported my channel. So he's on there. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, May Jane. Yay. Good to see you. Let me hide that comment there. So anyway, this is one of those things. I think Ibroughtit was asking about granola. And granola is tricky because it has a lot of sugar. So I found a recipe for a decent, how do I explain it? I found a recipe for not as a sugary granola. And it's pretty much rolled oats. And I think I have too many. I'm going to have to take some out of there. It's rolled oats. It's maple syrup. There's a little bit of maple syrup there. You can use maple syrup or honey. And then I'm using, this is the organic
Granola?
No. Organic. Oh my gosh, what kind of coconut? Organic coconut oil, and then a little bit of honey, a little salt, and that's really all that's in there. And then you can put fruit in there if you want or whatever.
Mostly dry fruit, I think.
You can do dried fruit, so it's really simple. And to me, that's not so hard to make, really, for most people. But anyway, so how are you doing, Jane? Let's see.
The honey oats and coconut.
How many oats? Let's see. Now I gotta go over to my other screen here, and I'll tell you. So, hopefully this is correct. All right, here we go. So it's 4 cups of rolled oats. You do a 1.5 cup of nuts if you want that. Yeah, okay, you can probably take him out of there. 1.5 cup of, actually, what I would do is, let's leave the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, first, before you.
What do you want to do from there?
No, you can take it down. You can take it down. So I think we're good. Yeah, just leave the studio. And then that way you won't be like shooting yeah, okay, there we go. So anyway, so it's 4 cups of old-fashioned oats, 1.5 cups of raw nuts if you want it. And they say you can use pecans or seeds even. And then you put 1 teaspoon of sea salt, but you might want to back down to about 3/4 of a teaspoon. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, coconut oil or olive oil. You use a 1/2 cup. And then it's a 1/2 cup of maple syrup or honey and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you use 2/3 of cup of dried fruit. And that's basically it. So it's pretty simple. So I'm going to make that, although I forgot to do your eggs. So let me grab I have to grab a pan. So I'm still here.
Microfarmer and Simone. And
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Thank you. Okay. Let me get in there. Okay. Say hey. So we saw Wanda and Ashley's back. So yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah, it's not a whole lot in there. No eggs for him. Hi, I bring it every day. Hi, Microfarmer. And there's the Samoan Watchman. I thought he might pop in. Yay. So not all granola has nuts. That's right. See, it's funny. We're not like a fan of the nuts and everything. So hello here. Just stopping by to say hello. Okay, thank you. Show some love. Hit the like button. Thank you. So many of y'all going like, I know. It's terrible. Friday's bad. But thank you for popping in. I appreciate you popping in. So check out Microfarmer. And don't forget to, before you leave, drop your link, Microfarmer, type Kelly in the chat like it says here. There we go. Yep. So anyway, that's that. So what I'm going to do is I have to grab another pan and move this over. So we grab another pan. So we could do the eggs and then do that over there. Yep. So we're good. All right. So let me turn this off inside the oven. Hit stop. Okay. So anyway, so that's what we're doing. Yeah. So everybody's saying hello. Yep. So check out Microfarmer. If you guys don't have him, there's his link there. I'm going to take a sip. But one thing I also wanted to tell you while you guys were here, you know how I love high fructose corn syrup. There are some multiple names for it, and I'll tell you. Oh, there's Monet Kiki Designs. Welcome in. So anyway, one of the things that I want to tell you about is, so basically high fructose corn syrup, and I'm like I say, do your research because I'm not a doctor, but I will say, oh, and actually Microfarmer, there's our little garden behind there. We're starting some plants in the container. So for all you growers, we're trying to do some herbs. So anyway, so that's our herb garden back there. I just happened to notice it was in the shot. Let's see. So your chickens got out. What? Oh, okay. Oh, you got to get, okay. Dropping a video later. Nice. And we call it yummy goodness. Yes.
Oh, what yummy goodness?
High fructose corn syrup. He's being naughty. So anyway, I did a little research and I saw these words and I just went, oh my gosh, there's so many names for this stuff. Let's see. I put it on this. Oh, here it is on this page here. So it won't just say high fructose corn syrup. You might hear it like you saw in those 2 items. The one said fructose. It just said fructose. But basically, that's high fructose corn syrup. You might see fructose syrup. It's still high fructose corn syrup. Sometimes you'll see tapioca syrup. I have never seen that, but you might see it. There's maize syrup, and I'll put this in the description, but these are some, and then you'll hear something, they'll say it's natural corn syrup. So try to avoid this stuff, and they'll call, and you'll see glucose syrup, and I mean this goes on and on. Like this is like a hot mess. And then one of them said fructose. Seriously, these food companies are very interesting with their stuff. Yeah.
Ray likes our containers.
Oh, okay. Our garden, yeah.
Our mini garden.
Our mini garden back there. Yeah, we're trying. You know what I mean? So let's see. So like I said, so we looked at the yogurt labels. You know, I put them on my community tab if you want to see. We looked at the bagged food items. That was scary. We looked at the barbecue sauce. You guys who love barbecue, be very careful because our favorite barbecue sauce, the number one ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. So, you know, be careful. Oh, peanut brittle is my best seller. Really?
Mm.
Yeah, peanut brittle's great.
He said you grow his own peanuts. Though.
Yeah, I know. He does. He grows a lot of
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, so he's good. Yeah, I know. Microfarmer. That's how I felt about her talking about my yogurt. I know. It is sad. Yogurt is the saddest thing because it should be healthy. Like I think that the dairy part of it, I mean, at least you get a little bit of, you know, calcium and all that stuff that people need. But, you know, they put a lot of sugar in it and they hide it. So, yeah. So there's that. Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, March is National Nutrition. Sorry, I read that wrong earlier. It's National Nutrition Month. And I swear that the FDA website must have been reading my YouTube channel or something because it said, let's all make better choices about our food. And I went, oh, snap. Like it was almost word for word. It was crazy. Oh, yeah. She was in there early. Yeah. Let's see. What is she saying? She's saying, yeah, LOL. Ray of Sunshine. No, that's funny. Trying to cut out. Oh, yeah. The white, was it? Oh, the things with those ingredients in it. Okay, I got it. Sometimes you can't get away from it. Yeah. Sometimes try to make my own snacks using lesser and healthy ingredients. Yeah, it's hard. It really is. It's tricky. And so all I'm saying is you can't run from it all the time. But the biggest thing that you can do for yourself is avoid the soda. Avoid any of those baked goods that have all that stuff in there. You know, if you make your own, it's not going to have it in there. You know what I mean? Like you're almost better off eating table sugar than eating this high fructose corn syrup. So anyway, so there's some Microfarmers link. Sorry. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, see, when they came out with something that can be substitute for corn syrup, we'll use it. Yes. So is there, I mean, you could try honey. Honey is, you know, the bees make it. You know, there's nothing, it's unprocessed. Mm-hmm. I'm not a honey fan. Like people love honey. I don't like it. But, you know, but like you're better off. And you're better off just, you know, like anything in moderation. I guess that's what I'm saying. But anyway, those are the things that I was talking about earlier. It's just trying to make sure that you continue eating all those, try to eat those colorful foods, try to keep eating those fruits and veggies whenever you can, and just watch out for the high fructose corn syrup. Now, can anyone tell me why high fructose corn syrup is a no-no? If you want to put it in the chat. Let me see. I'm going to go down a little bit. Let's see. Oh, can I use it to make peanut brittle? Boo! You're being bad. Anyway, everybody's saying hello. Yeah, I hate it. Oh, let's see. What did he say? Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh, before I get to Samoan. Yeah, I use honey or raw agave sweetener as a substitute because I don't like using sugar too much. Yep. And I think that's about it. Yep. I mean, even table sugar is not bad, but if you have too much, like anything else, yeah. It has too many syllables. Yes.
Yeah, you can't pronounce it. You shouldn't be eating it.
Right. I mean, and that's the whole thing, just a basic label reading thing is if the label has this many ingredients and the lines just go on and on and on, boo, like it's got to go. You know what I mean? One little tip I just wanted to do food wise, this stuff that people use for their spray the pans with. We went to Lidl and they had one of these. They used to have this thing years ago where So this has, pretty much canola oil and coconut oil in it, but it has a propellant to keep it from foaming. And it's like propylene glycol or something like that. So, maybe not the best choice, but they do. Lidl had this thing where it's a little spray bottle where you could put your olive oil or coconut oil. Well, coconut oil does harden, but you could put olive oil in here and use it to spray your pan instead of this exotic chemical stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. And this is glass and washable and all that stuff. But you could put vinegar in here. You could put oil in here. So we're going to try this out. But a few years ago, they had this thing called a misto where we were using that forever and ever and ever. We had two of them. We had an olive oil one and we had like a vegetable oil one. And then they died. And then we never had one. So this is just something. Oh, they do sell it. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. So yeah, it's manufactured. So pretty much what it is high fructose corn syrup. For some reason, the food industry said, we want to, even though I thought we grew a lot of sugar in the United States. They were saying, hey, this is a good way to save money on sugar. So it's a lot sweeter than sugar is. And then, you don't need as much and it's cheaper for the food manufacturers. And so that's why it's in everything right now. I mean, in a lot of the food. So, but the thing that's weird about it is it seems to, if you eat too much of this, which a lot of Americans are, because we're all getting bigger and bigger, despite allegedly eating better food and stuff like that. But I think we're eating a whole lot more levels of sugar. So I have to do some more research on that. I'm very curious. You use liquid coconut oil. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, you like the spray bottle. Yeah, isn't that great? Yep. Okay. Oh, nice.
It was an infused company.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And
okay.
You gotta talk about that with an infused
the honey. Yeah, we got to talk to you about the honey because we were thinking about doing that, but I'm scared of the bees. But Monet's saying, I just make fruit smoothie sometimes. Yeah, now just as a snack. That's good. Use your coconut oil. Yep. Avocado oil. Yes. I haven't tried the avocado oil. I've been looking at it in the store, but I haven't tried it. So does it taste like avocado or is it just like everything else? I guess you like it. Yeah, if you're using it. So you infuse your honey. Yeah. In glass versus plastic. Yep. I love it. Yep. Let's see. Yep. You use, you own it. Yeah, that's right. You do. Yep. And we infuse teas and honey and oils. Nice. Yep. Good point about fructose. So anyway, but what it does is it makes your liver fatty over time. And I think what's happening is people are gaining weight. They're getting a fatty liver, and especially people that drink soda. And I'll tell this story again real quick, but it's a healthy way to cook your food. Yeah, you're terrified of insects. Yeah, me too. Oh, thanks. Yeah, a lot. So anyway, but what happened was I had a friend of mine who was like 4'5" or 4'6". She was really tiny, and she got hooked on a certain soda, sugared soda, and she was drinking 2 liters a day, and I forget how much she weighed. She told me she might have weighed like 170, 160 pounds. And at 4'7" or 4'6", that's pretty small. I'm pretty heavy. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, what happened was she was drinking so much sugared soda that she had like the gut and butt, you know what I mean? And like a pretty big, gut and butt. And, she probably was maybe 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight. And when she decided just one day, well, in addition to like gaining all the weight, it also messed with the enamel on her teeth. So she had a lot of cavities. So she had to pretty much get all her teeth, redone from drinking the soda. And she got hooked. I mean, she really did. She was hooked. And but anyway, once she stopped drinking that soda, she dropped like most of that weight within a year. It was under a year. Like it might have been 8 months. So it's amazing like what one dietary change can do for you. You know what I mean? And so my husband, with him just eating better, he seemed to drop quite a bit of weight pretty quick. So anyway, I don't know what you think. Oh, can you hand me one of those pads? Do you want an egg?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I'm keeping you waiting. Hey, you'll be fine. Thank you. Here's your steak. All right, it's hot. Which one do you want? This one?
The other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's well done. All right, you got to show the people.
Hold on.
Here, get some potatoes. Yep. My husband's hungry, so he's off camera eating. So I know, do you hear him?
Where's my dinner?
Where's my dinner? All right, Fred Flintstone. That's what he used to always say. And poor Wilma, she was like, oh, I'm trying to get my remember she had to work. Wilma had to work one day.
She didn't work.
No, she went. Yeah, she was work. You know what it was?
She didn't work.
She worked on TV. She was selling food on TV and cooking. And then Fred wasn't getting his meal, and then he was like having a heart attack. He was all mad. And I remember.
Like one episode.
I know, but I was like,
it was like one episode.
It was the funniest thing ever because he was dying because he was like, my food, I can't make dinner. And then she was giving him like TV dinners, which I thought was funny.
My Bronto burger.
My Bronto burger. Anyway, so that's what happened. Poor Fred. Oh my gosh, that was great.
I mean, I'll just show it.
Okay, yeah, cut a piece. Let's see how it looks. Oh, okay, pretty tender. All right. And we're not bleeding too much?
No.
That's pretty good. It's like a medium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to move this over here.
All right, so here we go. Let me see if I can angle this correctly. So
yeah, so you don't drop it.
So this is my dinner.
Steak and potato.
Wait for my eggs.
I know. Sorry. All right. Now, do you want the regular egg, or do you want to try the?
Yeah, do the double yolk.
All right. So we went to the farmers market. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's over there. You got the double egg ones.
I have to look for that Wilma episode. I don't know.
It's hilarious.
It's been forever since.
Yeah, no, it's an old one. But she and then she was singing us. It was a commercial. So she's like, "Keep your hubby happy, keep your hubby happy. If he's a little chubby, sorry, he's the happy pappy with rock and spill." And he was like on TV watching her cooking. And he was like having a heart attack, which I thought was funny. But anyway, I watched a lot of TV. Yeah, I got to get out of the house.
I thought you were on that commercial specifically.
I know. But all I remember was like he like went off because he didn't have his food. But anyway, ooh, that looks nice. Okay, everybody likes it. Oh, there's Yaya. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, you were just like, wait, I have to look for that episode. Yes, this is the biggest oven glove ever. Yeah, I got this from
it was Target clearance
or Walmart.
Walmart
Or Target. This is Rachel Ray. I'm going to do a plug, even though we're not friends, but it's great. But this is great because it's silicone. Because I hate like burning my hands. Just laughing. Okay, hey Yaya. Okay, everyone's saying hi. Ooh, that looks nice. Yep. So check out MOBS Yarnery and Cooking. Sounds like good steak and eggs. Yep. Good evening. Yeah. So anyway, can you hand me that, please? Mm-hmm. So we went to the farmers market and they gave us these. So I'm going to see what these look like. Maybe Micro Farmer can tell me because he does the eggs too. So this, I don't know if you can see this, but it says double yolk. Have you had those? I'm afraid.
It's twins.
It's twins. Yes. But you look so big. You have the same one. Oh yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna try these double yolk eggs and see how this goes. I'm afraid, but we'll see what happens. But we've been trying to go to the farmers market to eat. Yeah, these are big. Wow. Look at the size of this egg. This egg is like massive. I think I want to make you one. Yeah. I think just one. Yeah. You might have a heart attack if I give you this thing. Okay. All right. Hello, Kelly. Oh, there's Traveling Merton and Sue. Good to see you. Oh, they make the best eggs ever. Yep. You have the same one. Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, yeah. And you said they're the best. Okay. Yeah. Just got home from work. Okay. Jumping in the shower. Hope I can catch you when I'm done. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Traveling Merton and Sue. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, these look like duck eggs. They're like massive. Let me give you that. All right, so I'm going to break it into a bowl just in case. I want to make sure nobody's in here. there's nothing weird happening. Oh yeah. They are double. Now this is why I took the camera down. Like I should have not done that yet.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
It was in a bad position.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Let me see if I can get it in here. Hold on. Okay, there it is. You see that? There it is. Yep. That's the double egg. There it is.
Twins.
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 Ooh, that's weird. Oh my word. Ooh, okay. But there it is. Okay. Oh, heavy wet snow here. Hope my power doesn't go. Wow, I didn't know that. Yes. Yeah, never had the double. Yeah, neither have we. So I felt brave. I figured I'm just gonna go and see what happens. But you just want okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Put a little bit of oil in the pan so it doesn't stick. But I'm gonna do this over easy, I guess.
Microfarmer says he gets them all the time.
Okay.
Monet, well, she's never seen it before.
Yeah, I've never seen them either. So, yeah, the steak's almost gone. Nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna do over easy, I guess. Hopefully that's warm enough. I'll put a little bit of, so this doesn't stick. Yeah, I hate when my eggs stick. All right now. Yeah. So anyway, so there it is.
On how they nasty.
It's
weird.
It's just weird, yeah, for me. And I don't know how they know that there's two in there. Microfarmer, do you know? Taste.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, you said they're nasty?
All right, guess we'll find out.
We're gonna. Oh, to be honest. Oh no. Okay. All right, we'll find out. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen them before. Oh, okay. So you get them all the time. Well, I think for the money, because the funny thing was these were the same price as in the store for the regular eggs, and the medium or not the medium, but the I don't know. To me, these were the same price. So I just was like, okay, I just want to make sure these were, decent. So I'm gonna put this away. Yeah. All right. So it's cooking.
All right.
How are the potatoes?
Potatoes are good.
Okay. Do you need more salt?
No, I think.
Did you eat too much?
Woo! This steak is huge.
It is a big steak. Yeah, I could have filleted it, but I didn't want to,
Let's
see how it tastes.
See how far I get.
No, they taste great. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried. Oh, you were messing with me. I was like, oh, I hope they're not nasty. Okay. They're just bigger. Yeah, they're just big. You see, my clients love them. Yeah, okay. Okay, they taste great. Yeah, see, you scared us.
I've had weirder stuff overseas. So.
Have you? Yeah, I'm kind of. So we'll see how this looks, and then it's looking pretty good. Mm-hmm. All right. Excuse the fat fingers, LOL. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's hard typing in here. And I'm trying to type, like when I'm in people's chats, I try to get in there while they're on the topic. But it's hard. Like sometimes you just have a boo-boo, Yep. So anyway. Yeah, I understand. So there's Dark Skies link. You see, he's full. Yeah, he's got the itis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to.
He's got the itis.
Unzip the pants.
Oh, what?
Stomach
hanging out. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs are filling. You know what I mean?
Oh, excuse me.
I'm just putting a little pepper. But this egg white is so big. Like I think this would be great for a cake. Yummy, yummy.
Potatoes are delicious.
Potatoes are good. All right. Yeah, see, and I made those every time I try to cook something like a potato, it just never, the watch pot never boils. I hate that. So you got to tell me how done you want this. A little more, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are pretty.
We'll make your chubby hubby. No fillet steak tonight.
Yeah. But that commercial had me on the floor. Like there were a couple things on the Flintstones that had me dying. And that was one of them. She's like, keep your hubby happy.
Dawn P showed up.
Don P, hey. And duck eggs make, yes, I was thinking that for cakes. Yep, awesome. Wilma, make your hubby chubby. No fillet steak tonight. Yeah, I should have filleted them, but I didn't. I'm like, let's just go for the straight meat, you know. I mean, they were really tiny. I don't know if you saw the container, but if you go back to the beginning later, if you get bored, they were like 3 ounces, you know, 3.5 ounces. They were pretty small. So I, you know, normally if I get a steak, I don't do like T-bone, but I do I like the ribeye because it's sort of like moderately priced. And then the sirloin when I can get it, because they don't always have sirloin in the stores. So if I can get it, I'm usually like, yay. And so like this week, I got it from Lidl, and they had lamb also, ground lamb. And I think rack of lamb they had, and then ham. So I guess Easter's coming, so people are eating that kind of stuff. But, you know, we're not real exotic eaters here. we're just, you know, we eat really basic food. So, but anyway, good seeing you, beautiful Dawn. Oops, there you go. Hello, beautiful people. I will remember that about duck eggs. Yeah, making a smash cake. Ooh, for your grandbaby's first birthday. Nice. All right now. Yeah, I used to bake, but I don't bake anymore like I used to.
Just Shelly came in.
Shelly's here. Yeah, I see Shelly. She brought her turtle. So, but I made an egg, you know, so my husband's happy. It's almost ready. A little bit more. But yeah, we did a double egg, Shelly. So that's going to be interesting. So, oh, of course, I need a not yellow plate. Of course, I brought out a yellow plate. It's going to be hard to see.
I just put it on mine.
Ooh, excuse me. That pepper. Ooh, excuse me.
I can see what's left of it.
Okay. So this is what's left of Moses' plate. I don't know if you can see it. There's the potatoes there. And then a little bit of steak there. But he ate it. Yeah. So now do you want that in a little more?
No, that should be good.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm. We'll get some French bread.
Okay. Yeah. I'll show you his egg. Hopefully it'll come out in one piece. All right. Turn that on. Oh, this looks pretty good. It's beautiful. All right. Let me see if I can get this in there. Let me pull this down. Yeah, I took down the other camera because it was kind of weird today, but there it is. There's the double egg. So, yeah, so that was one egg, you know, but it had 2 yolks. So that's creepy. But there it is. All right. So,
Can I have the butter, please?
yes. Here's the knife. And here's the butter. I don't know if you want. Yeah, it's right. You got the bread. Yes, you're good. So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to grab another bowl here. So I'm gonna try this.
You want an egg?
Oh no, I'm good. It's funny, I'm not hungry. See, when I cook, I'm never hungry. So I'm doing half a recipe of the granola. So I'm just doing the 2 cups of rolled oats. I forget the order here. Let me check the order again. So anyways, I'm doing granola, allegedly healthy granola. Let's see, sea salt. Oh, cinnamon. You got to get the salt. I can't reach it. It's way over there.
What's that?
The salt for your egg. I just didn't get a chance. I couldn't reach it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so far over there. I was like, darn it, I can't reach. Okay, so I did that. Oven to 350. Bake. Yep. Should be there. Large mixing bowl. Oats, nuts, and seeds. Salt and cinnamon. Oh, I may have to have you grab the cinnamon. Forgot the cinnamon. All right. Yeah. So salt, cinnamon. Salt. I forgot the cinnamon. Anyway, salt and cinnamon, stir to blend, and then pour in oil, maple syrup, and honey and vanilla. Okay.
Well, I got is the simmer sugar here.
Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that. Yep. Cinnamon. Let's see how much cinnamon there. Just half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. Yep. So I got to do like a quarter. I'm sort of like filming my way. I'm sort of doing this. I'm doing like half a recipe. But anyway, there's that. So I put the cinnamon, the salt, Okay, here's the melted. This is the coconut oil, and I melted that.
Destiny Forever came in.
Oh, Destiny! Hey, good to see you.
She said what was cooking.
So we had steak and eggs today, and my husband's already eating. So, and I think I probably need more oil, but that's okay. We'll see what we can squeeze out here. But I'm going to see if I can. I may have to put a little more oil in here, just a little bit more. It's a quarter cup, but it doesn't look like it's coating too much. But I'm making homemade granola. And I'm going to see if this tastes okay. And I may have to put a little more cinnamon in here. Okay. Putting a little bit of honey. And I'm sort of like doing a half a recipe because there's only 2 of us. So let's see. So I got the honey. Yep. Vanilla extract. Let's put a little bit in there. And I'm really not measuring at all. Yep. But I'm going to see how this holds together. This might need a little more oil, but see what happens. Yeah. Just a little more cinnamon. A little more cinnamon there. This is going to taste like cardboard because this is rolled oats, so it's pretty bland. Not a whole lot going on. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. And then what you do is you coat it, and let me see if I can get back to here. And you cook it for like 20 minutes. You put it in a yeah, that's it. Okay, that's pretty easy. So the bottom line is to make granola. You see, it took me 3 seconds. So I'm just kind of just coating it with I use coconut oil, but you can use olive oil. You can use, whatever oil you like. The best idea is if you could do the more natural oils like the olive oil, the coconut oil. It's good. But it actually looks pretty, it looks like it's nice and it's got like the right consistency. I might put just a little more. Yeah, this looks good. But I'm using sort of a combination of agave. Now, agave is not the best either for sugar, but maple syrup, they say you can use that. But I figure the maple syrup will make it stick better. And then I should have gotten some parchment paper, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to wing it. This will be the first time. But I have a slick baking pan here. And then they just say, and I'll hand you this.
I think I have some parchment paper.
Yeah, no, it's right. It's inside. But I forgot. I always forget to bring the parchment paper. Actually, there's some right at the top, I think. I think it's parchment paper. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but I'm just using one of these jelly roll pans there. Yep. It smells good. But this is all this is. There's not a whole lot in there. And like I said, you could put dried fruit in there. I'm just going for just plain boring granola. Okay, the oven just preheated. Yep. But this is about as sweet as we're going to get today. Put too much paper there. All right, so we'll see how this does. It's looking pretty good. Yes, I like the consistency. I probably might want to make it a little wetter, more wet. But for the first time, this smells really good too. Wow. I like this. Okay. So I just made a small, and I'm just going to, let's see if I can turn this over this way. There we go. So I'm just pouring it on top. Oops, I'm putting it right by my name. There we go. Putting it right on top of this thing here. And you cook it for like 20 minutes. So that's it. So I'm just putting it right on top of the pan with the parchment paper. Oh, salt. I did put salt in, yeah. Mm-hmm. Put a little bit. not too much. Probably could have put more in there, but it is what it is. All right. So that's it. That's the granola. So you see how easy that was. And then you just, I'm just going to, so I'm just putting it in there and just spreading it out. That's it. Trying to push this all on one side. Mm-hmm. All right, so in it goes. All right. Okay, I'll put this in the sink. All right. So that's it. That's dinner pretty much in a nutshell. So that only took about an hour and 5 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. Not bad. And that's dinner and dessert. So how are you guys, working on your nutrition? Like I know Dr. Destiny, she's fancy with her nutrition. she's been there a long time. But oh yeah, I have to tell Dr. Destiny, what is this called again? It's called, hold on. So March is National Nutrition Month. Yeah. Oh, sorry, wrong page. It's called, I just found this out today, actually. It's called March is National Nutrition Month, and the FDA is sort of telling people to make good choices. And I said, okay, FDA, get out of my head, because I've been here a couple of months. So it's pretty cool that they're talking about. So you can go to fda.gov, and there's a whole thing, about National Nutrition Month. Like I said, look out for those synonyms for high fructose corn syrup. There's one thing, like I said, try to read those labels the best that you can. There are multiple names for that. And I'm going to put it in the description. I didn't put it in just yet. Oh, the one last thing that I wanted to at least talk about is one of the artificial sweeteners just a couple of days ago. They were saying that it may lead, and let's see if I can find the new study. Oh, yeah, here it is. This is from March 1st. Let's see. So I'm going to share the screen. Hopefully this will work. And, and just food for thought for the choices, like try to avoid, I think, the artificial sweeteners. Let's see if this works. Okay. Here it is. New study. There it is. All right. So there it is. This is from Eating Well. And they said a new study connected an artificial sweetener with higher heart attack risk. Here's what to know. Now they're saying don't panic. But this is the stevia, I believe. It's the erythritol. It's found in some stevia blends and low sugar products. And it leads to higher risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and stroke. Now, they're saying don't panic. Is it safe? So far, they think it is, but something to think about. And that's all I say is just think about it. And let's see. Yeah, they looked at blood clotting in mice and humans. Yeah. And they said they had humans who consumed it had a typical level still compound lingering in their blood for more than 2 days. So, yeah. So anyway, something to think about. These artificial sweeteners aren't the answer either. So the deal is to try to see if you can wean yourself off the sugar. You know what I mean?
See the crafty gypsies in?
Oh, no, I did not.
No, she's in.
Okay, cool. Let me stop sharing, and I'll show you the recipe real quick, and I'll say hi. Oh, hey, Jesse. It's Jesse, right? Yep.
Jesse the crafty.
Jesse the crafty gypsy. Welcome in. And let's see. I'll show you this last. Here's the yogurt. Here is the granola recipe, and I'll just show it to you, and I'll put it in as a link into the description. Yeah. So let's see. Share screen. And this is the granola. All right. So we'll do that. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's going to open up in just a second.
Don P says aspartame causes leg cramps.
Yeah, and also, here's an interesting story too. I'll tell you, this is anecdotal. This is two guys I used to work with. They were both heavy diet soda drinkers, right? And the one guy developed kidney stones, and they were both opposing companies. And when we used to have meetings, it was hilarious. If the meeting hotel or whatever didn't have the right soda, either one of them would go off. Like the one's like, I need my diet, this one, and I need the other one, and they would go back and forth. And the one guy, I'll never forget, he got so upset that he went out to his car to go get the drink he wanted because they didn't have it at the hotel. And I was just like, wow, dude, you got to calm down. It's just a drink, But whatever, he flipped out. But anyway, I just remember going, wow. But anyway, the one guy actually had kidney stones, and I forget how many he had or what the situation was, but he had to get, operated on, and they did the lithotripsy on him where they zapped the stones with the machine, with the laser, which is pretty cool. And I said, oh, I would have loved to have seen that. But anyway, here's the healthy granola recipe. This is from
Simone watched me was like Diet Coke here.
Yeah, well, that was what he had. And so just so you know, he that's where he got his stones from.
At that point, you just might as well drink Coke.
But the thing about it was he was an addict. He said, listen, he's like, Kelly, I drink it all day long. And when I went out to the one guy's car, he had, was it cans or bottles? He had the 20-ounce bottles, and he had like 4 or 5 sacks of them in the back of his trunk. So he was like a junkie. He was like, I need my diet, the other stuff. And but the one that got the kidney stones, it almost was the same way. He had 2 or 3, 12 packs of diet, this thing in his car. And I remember going, the two of you need Jesus. Like, but anyway, so this is the recipe here. And I'll put the link to it here. But anyway, they talk about different, she talks about using a half sheet pan, which is what I did. Use the parchment paper. That was important. And then he said to get the clumps, you press down the granola at the back of a spatula halfway through baking. Okay, so halfway through baking. So we'll see. And it says don't bake it too long. Woo. Yeah, but that picture looks good, right? Now she put there's pecans in there and dried cranberries.
I'm reading half this stuff. I'm like, good God.
Yeah, and then they've got orange and coconut and blah, 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 honey. Goes on. So this all looks pretty good to me, and you can make it. You saw how easy it was. Because I don't have any dried fruit or nuts. We're really like, we kind of blew it on that. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. I'll put it in the description and you can try it. If you guys like yogurt, if you like granola, sorry, but you can put this in your yogurt. All right.
Don P's husband thought she was crazy because he was getting leg cramp because he drank a lot of diet.
Okay. Oh, leg cramps. Yes. Well, I'm not surprised. Like all kinds of things can happen. And, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying like these chemical products, do have an effect. And that's all I'm saying. It can have an effect. Yep. Yeah, that's funny, Dawn.
Aisha's handmade items.
Yeah, Aisha's here. Yeah, I saw her. Yep, we're going to say hey. But anyway, these are my supporters, the Nightbot's dropping. PhD. Yeah. I know, she's the smart one. Yeah. Interesting double yolk. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I've never seen that before. So we went to we have these, Amish and Mennonite around us. And it's funny. This is one market. We go by there all the time, but we never went in there. And I ended up, somebody else took me in there about 6 months ago. And I didn't realize how good that market was. Oh, that's looking pretty good. It smells good. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. But the market, in terms of like eggs and butter and milk, you can get like the best stuff because it's all, straight from the cows. Yeah, it's like straight from the cows and the chickens. Yeah. So he tried to prove me wrong and stop drinking diet soda for a week and the cramps stopped. Of course. I love it. The old school Samoans dip bread on orange soda.
Is this Samoan bread or just?
I don't know. You got to tell me what kind of. It's just regular
old
bread.
School Samoans dip Samoan bread.
Samoan bread.
Soda.
Oh wow.
You gotta enlighten us on Samoan bread.
Yeah. I think he told it. I think he gave me a recipe. You got to give us the name, David. Yep. So everyone's saying hi, and there's Lydia. Good to see you, Lydia. Mm-hmm. Welcome in. Yeah. And welcome in, Aisha. Good to see you. Yep. So everyone's saying hello. But
Rochelle.
oh, Rochelle's here. Oh, nice. So yeah, Don B saying it was only a coincidence that he drank diet soda one night, and then that night he had, and then the next that night he had another cramp. See, there you go. So these ingredients are interesting, and if you want to, I'll tell you, like aspartame, which is equal or NutraSweet, has an interesting trip through the FDA. And there's like a really kind of a sinister political plot around it. And there's a good couple of good documentaries on YouTube that talk about that product. And that product kind of got pushed through the FDA. I'm just going to say it got pushed through the FDA. There are people that have had problems with it. And I can't remember exactly what it might have been brain stuff. If I remember correctly, it was brain stuff.
Zach's Crafts and More's here.
Yeah. Oh, welcome, Zach. So anyway, something to think about.
So Dave said it was Papa Bread and Pani Popo.
Oh, Pani Popo. Yeah, that's the one he was saying. So, hey, Rochelle, good to see you. Hey there. So anyway, so like I said, you guys, if I haven't done anything in my life, I think this is like the best thing I've done in a very long time. Because I feel like, people are just thinking, ahead as to what you're eating. And, like I said, my husband was very fortunate. He lost a bunch of weight without really trying, which to me is the best way. You know what I mean? If you're not like killing yourself to do it. But anyway, Destiny saying hello. And thank you, everyone, for your thumbs up. Yeah, she's the good hype woman. If you haven't put your thumbprint on the like button, then go and smash it now. Please shout out this super amazing channel. She's good.
Smash.
Yeah, well, last night, of course, like Jay Jordan and them were being, bad. They're being naughty. But Pani Popo. Yeah. There's Zach. Good to see you, Zach. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I think we've had that one time, Pani Popo. Yeah. And there's so anyway, these are some of my supporters of the channel, so I appreciate you all. Mossy. Now, what's that? You got to tell us what that is. But there's two different kinds. Okay, so hi everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Food Fridays. All right, thanks for coming in and lending your love and support. Yes, I do appreciate it very much.
Karate chop that like button.
Karate chop. I gotta look all those up. Yes, I will. I will go back. But anyway, good to see you, Zach. I hope you're feeling okay. And there's some more supporters there. Karate chop. Yeah. So anyway, but a few weeks ago, like on Jay Jordan's channel, we were going, smash the like button, like the. And of course, last night they were being, naughty and doing other stuff. So to the like button. But anyway, yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, so anyway, so that's what I feel like lately, just kind of what started this, what was the food documentary. So I kind of got into them. So thanks for coming, Dawn P. I really appreciate you coming in. That was awesome. And I appreciate you sharing your story, because I think those are your husband's story that people have to know that naughty is the word, Kelly. I can't come up with a word to describe the blue baby family. Yes, that was us last night. But anyway, but you hit the thumbs up. It's free. Yep, absolutely. So anyway, so like I said, that's kind of the bottom line. Take care of your body, take care of your mind. YouTube is fun, but you have to give it a rest. And I'm probably going to give it a rest myself, at least for a couple of days. And I'll like sit in there and support people. But I really enjoyed kind of doing these Food Fridays because like I said, I feel like a lot of people, we're very fortunate in America to have food. And I think we sort of let, companies and stuff like that dictate what we should be eating and stuff. And I think we really have to get back to kind of nature and things like that. So meeting all the growers and stuff like that is kind of cool. And I like to see when they're growing stuff. And like I said, my husband and I, when we moved out to the country, we started buying more local stuff like that, and the eggs and things like that. So it's been really a good experience for us, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, a little funny side story is my husband's niece came over during the summer when they were off school. And I went to the farmer's market and bought, like, they had this big, huge bag of green beans that was like 5 pounds. And because it was so hot that summer, it was one of those 90 or 100 degree days. I made green beans, but I threw them in the oven because I just didn't want to have all that steam on the stove, and I just threw it in a like a roasting pan. Roasted these green beans, and my niece liked them so much that she begged me to bring them for Thanksgiving dinner. Now, when does like a 12-year-old ask for green beans? Like that never happens. So, and I remember kind of saying, "All right, this was a good, like we're on the right path somehow." I think. And I'm glad I'm able to share it with you guys on YouTube. So there it is. So anyway, I'm going to thank you all. If anybody wants to come up, I'll drop the link for a couple of minutes, and then I'll probably shut it down in about 8 minutes. And if anybody's interested, and Dr. Destiny, if you want to pop up even and say hi to your adoring fans. I should have done this sooner.
And the millions.
And the millions. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, Samoan, if you want to come up, I got to read you this cereal box I found. It is hilarious. I never read it before. It's wrestling, but I can't do it online. It's a little inappropriate. But I just discovered it today, and I just went, oh my word. But anyway, my husband bought me the who are those wrestlers?
Oh, it's the New Day.
The New Day wrestlers, and they had a cereal that came out. But I never ate it. I just kept it in the box. I thought it was weird.
Laura Block's Ministries.
Oh, there's Laura. Yeah. She popped in, and the crowd goes, wow, the millions. Yeah. So there it is. Yep. So if you want to come up just for a second, I have to show you this. But I'm going to have to do it offline because it's so inappropriate. But
hilarious.
It's hilarious, but inappropriate. I just was like, really? They put this out for kids? Like these WWE's crazy. But everybody knows, like, I love The Rock. Like, that's my other guy. Yeah.
Don't be booty.
Yeah. But anyway, we don't have any takers. But I'll have to show you this thing, Samoan. Behind the scenes, it's pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, welcome in. So Laura came in, I think, on Facebook earlier, which was nice. And now she's on YouTube, so she has a dual life also, which is pretty cool. But anyway, so there's the steak. So we did the steak, we did the eggs, and those are quick, easy things. And like I said, if you want to do anything that resembles a steak, like a fish fillet, the millions, yeah.
You don't want to show the granola.
Oh, the granola. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to show that.
I know. I'm like, I hope it's okay. We'll see.
Booty loops.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. It's so inappropriate. You know what I mean?
Booty loops and pancakes.
Oh, these looks pretty good. I don't know. Now I have to pull this down a little bit here. And I took down the other camera, but there it is. If you could see the granola. It looks good. All right now. So we did it. Let me fold this back up here. Yeah, that's a big old. Okay. Oh, there's Samoan Watchman. All right. So say hi to your adoring fans. He's putting on his microphone. Let me give him a second. Let's see. But anyway, so there's the granola. And that looks pretty good. So that was pretty easy, and that was like 20 minutes. All right. So you ready? All right. So there's Samoan Watchman. Hey. How's it going?
I'm pretty good. Playing hooky.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't hear him. Oh, let me see. Hopefully. Yeah, I can't hear you. Oh, there we go. I hear you now. Yep.
Okay. That's good too.
There you go. Well, thank you. Welcome in. Yes.
Millions.
The millions and millions. So these two people like wrestling. And it's hilarious. Like like this one had a moment with Stephanie McMahon.
What?
Yeah, so probably arguably one of the best, most exciting days of my life, where we got to go to Washington. I met Barack Obama, got to hang out with the president and the vice president. Yeah. The whole family did, and then coordinator was like, "Hey, you want to go to a wrestling match?" And I was like, "Sure." How many tickets you got? He's like, "I only got one." I was like, "Oh," and of course, it was the one time where I met Xavier Woods and Big E before they were the New Day.
Wow, that's
Stephanie
cool.
McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, Natalia. That was the day, or the night after she had that big match with Charlotte. And then I met Alberto Del Rio. So that was a really fun event.
Yeah, I know they know the show.
Okay.
The one thing I will say, they do take care of like the soldiers, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're cool for that.
Yeah.
For sure. Sure.
But anyway, stay here, Samoan. Anyway, tell people about your channel while you're here, and then we'll end it. I just want to make sure everybody gets to meet you real quick if they don't know you.
If you want to listen to some weird conversation, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Everything.
Now, did you sleep last night?
Man, I got off, and I haven't done a stream like that in a long time, and so it was like 2 in the morning, and then I see Steve was on there doing karaoke, so I did karaoke for a little bit, did a song there, and finally knocked. I don't know what time I knocked out, like 3 o'clock, and then started working early this morning, and then 2 o'clock now. It's just
are you? Oops, sorry. Okay. All right. Well, listen. Well, we're gonna shut it down, but I just want to thank everybody for coming. You stay here, and I'll show you the cereal box behind the scene. Okay. And but anyway, thank you all for coming. If you have any questions, anything like that, I'll leave all that stuff in the link. And if there's anything that you're curious about that I may have, hopefully I didn't confuse anybody. And like I said, I'm not officially a nutritionist, but I'm definitely thinking about nutrition. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Destiny, I think, is our resident expert there. Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, have a good weekend, everyone. And good seeing you, Traveling Merton and Sue. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I'm going to see you next week on the YouTube streets. All right. And there's Ashley. Hold on. She's coming up. Oh, geez. Hey, girl.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, my word. Look at this. How are you?
Oh, just got done eating and coat my hair.
All right.
Oh, we're matching. We're good.
Anyway, but thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay here, Ashley, too. And thank you so much, Dr. Destiny. Thank you so much for last night. You really you kept us hyped up for the Jay Jordan show, or for the jam session. And I appreciate all the crocheters that came in and hung out with us. So that was cool. That was really cool. All right. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Eat well, make good choices.
I'm upset with you too.
Oh, well, we'll talk. What I do?
Those yams.
Oh, the yams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, no, not today. This was just potatoes.
It looked like yams to me.
It looked like regular potatoes.
Yeah, those were the golden russet potatoes.
Yeah, the golden. They were golden. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, listen, stay here, Samoan, stay here, Ashley. And thanks again, guys. And I'm going to end the broadcast. So thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
Bye.
All right. Let me go grab that box.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Oh, my word. Oh, I like that.